Good morning, Dr. Ruth Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. I apologize for my technological glitch here this morning that you are not able to see me, but good news, I've got Fiona Dilston here to do a meditation with us today. Our meditation time here at Enlightened World Network is so sacred, and we have set time every day for a guided meditation and have brought in fabulous folks to provide those meditations for you. It is my absolute honor to have Fiona do this meditation for you today. So please settle in, take a minute, center yourself, and we'll just take it from here, Fiona.
Okay, thank you very much, Ruth. So, just get yourself comfortable. Make sure that you have turned off anything that may disturb you. And just, make sure you're going to be warm enough, comfortable enough, and able to focus on yourself. If you are in the city or near a road and you have noise outside, you have passing vehicles, I want you to just imagine that every time you hear a passing vehicle, it's just taking away things that you do not need to pay attention to. So just settle yourself. Just listen to your breathing. And you may want to just slow it down. Okay. Okay, so our time today is all about focusing on yourself, putting yourself at the center of your universe. And again, if there's any vehicles or outside noises, they are just clearing what needs to clear. So I invite you to put yourself into the center of a circle. Now this may be a stone circle in a sacred area. This may be the bandstand in a park. This may be a clearing in the woods. It may just be somewhere safe, familiar, and convenient for you. This needs to be something that's easy to see in your mind's eye. And I want you just to see if you can settle in there and begin to feel that you are at the center of your universe, your life. You're in your space. And in this space, I want you just to settle in a little bit more, to make sure that you have what you need to be comfortable. And you may need to have your chair with you. You may need to have a little blanket. You may need to have a drink. You may need to have a little snack. Who knows? You may have your animals with you. You may have a particular close friend from the animal kingdom. And I just want you to settle in, to just snuggle yourself into this energetic space, whether it's in a chair, on the bandstand in the city, whether it's in a stone circle, whether it's in the woods, on the beach, wherever. And I just want you to just see yourself at the center of this circle. And notice the people who are around you. Because as you've been settling, there has been a little gathering around you, just beginning to happen. I want you to just have a look around. This is giving you a sense of those people who are connected in to your energy, connected in a neutral kind of way, it seems. Then I invite you to just go around to some of those individuals. And I want you to start at what would be 12 o'clock, if this circle around you was a clock. And maybe you can hear a ticking clock. And I want you to acknowledge who is standing there, who is connecting with you. Are they familiar? Do you want them to be there, or do you not? See what you see. Hear what you hear. Feel what you feel. Look this person up and down. Are they familiar? Is this somebody you know? Or is it not? Okay. And be aware that it may be useful to actually come back to this meditation and do it again later. So, you make your decision. Do you want to pull in this person at 12 o'clock closer? Do you want to connect more deeply with them? Do you want to leave them in that neutral place where they are? Or is it time to just encourage them to go further away? Is it time for you to tune in to your solar plexus and see if there is a cord there connecting you to that person? If there is, are you pulling them in close? Is it a good and healthy cord? Or do you want to unhook yourself and remove any connection, any hook from them, putting that into a golden crucible of light and encouraging, letting, allowing, giving that person permission to go. I invite you to continue round the hours of the clock and see who is at 1 o'clock and what their energy is like, how you feel about them. Are they pulling close? Are they leaving neutral? Are they time to depart? Is it time to unloosen your next person? And I urge you to have no judgment on what you're doing. Have no feeling of responsibility, no feeling of, if I let go, what will happen? Because this is in the hands of the universe. You are asking angels, higher beings, God, Goddess, your higher self, the sword of Archangel Michael, whatever you draw on, to clear, to cleanse, to release all and anything in your energy field that is not helpful. I'm going to bring you round to 2 o'clock. Who's there? If you don't get a clear image of a person, if you just get a sense of an energy, a sense of a feeling, a sense of a memory even, employ a similar technique with that. Do you want to pull it in? Is it good? Is it happy? Do you want to leave it in neutral? Or do you want to disconnect? Do you want to unhook and unhook and put the cord of connection into the flaming crucible to clear it? Staying in this zone, move round to 3 o'clock. Who or what is there? Is it a situation, a person, a feeling? Is it feeling good to you? Is it feeling neutral? Is it feeling like something maybe you don't want? Give yourself a moment to decide. Trust what you feel. Trust what you know inside yourself. And pull that energy in. Or let it go. Or leave it in neutral. And let's come round to number 4 to 4 o'clock on that clock face. Maybe on that sundial, who knows? Who's there? What is there? How does it feel to you? Do you want it? Does it leave you nonplussed? Or is it time for it to go? And just keep moving round to 5 o'clock. And maybe you can, as I can, hear a clock ticking in the background, just confirming that time is passing and that you may need to consider your time. Use your time well. So I am inviting you to let go or pull in or leave in neutral, whatever is at 5 o'clock. We're moving on to 6 now. Who or what? Is it a situation? Is it a person? Is it a feeling? Is it a memory? Is it useful? Is it neutral? Or is it just not something you want? Take a moment, decide. Whatever decisions you make at this point are coming from your higher self while you are in this space. And I'm encouraging you to trust yourself, to make the right decision. And no decisions are written in tablets of stone about any individual, because individuals grow and individuals change. And I urge you to bring that focus back to yourself as we are halfway through. Okay? So, see what you see, hear what you hear, feel what you feel. And then we're coming to 7 o'clock on that clock face, on that dial. And just see who's there, what's there. Memory, situation, person. And just look them up and down, assess them. Do you want this connection? Are you neutral about this connection? Or are you ready to let it go? And it is between you and your conscience. You decide. You use whatever method you use to pull in close, to leave it neutral, or to cut the ties. And we're now coming to 8 o'clock. And the clock face is getting a little bit fuzzy. And focusing, was it 6? Was it 7? 8 o'clock. Are the faces clear? If it's an individual you're looking at, is it a group of people at 8? A situation? Is it something else? Is it not clear? Is it a feeling? If it's a good feeling, pull it in close. If it's not such a good feeling, let it go. Let it go. Let it go. And we're coming to 9. We're 3/4 of the way through. And give yourself a little minute to assess what's there. What's popped up at that 9 o'clock on that clock face, on that sundial, in that stone circle, in those woods, on that beach, in the park, on the bandstand. What's popped up for you at 9 o'clock? And maybe there's associations with these times that are pulling in or letting go. Maybe the mention of the number is bringing things up for you. And that's fine. Those are your associations. So decide. Do you want it? Do you want to leave it in neutral? Do you want to let it go? And we're moving now to 10 o'clock. And it may be becoming somewhat more difficult to visualize, to feel, to sense. But I urge you just to go a little bit deeper. Is there something you've hidden from yourself? Maybe there's something amazing you've hidden from yourself. What do you pull out of the bag at the 11th hour? Consider that there is something amazing that you have hidden from yourself that you need to draw in. And if this is not the case, consider that something has popped up at the 11th hour that you really don't want, or you want to leave in neutral. And then just see the energy moving around in these last few minutes, moving round to the top of the hour. As we get to the top of the tower, the top of the tower, the top of the hour, we can see at the top of this tower, at the top of the hour, we can see a sense of perspective. Look down at ourselves in the center of this clock, of this sundial. As you look at yourself, acknowledge who you have pulled in close, what you have pulled in close. Maybe you gave yourself something amazing at the 11th hour. Maybe you've let go of something that really wasn't helpful. If you still have anything around you that isn't helpful, I invoke for you I invoke Saint Germain and the energy of the violet flame to consume, to contain, to take away with that highly vibrational violet energy, to just release, relax, and let go. It's time to realize that you have what you need. You have let go of that which does not serve you. And I thank all the helpers who have come in, Archangel Michael, angels, spirit beings, guides, supporters, Saint Germain, and I give you a sense of strength in yourself to move forward. I don't give it to you, I give you permission to give yourself that sense of strength and to move forward. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ruth.
Fiona, thank you. That was fabulous. And I want everybody who's involved with EWN to do this particular meditation. I was shocked at some of the people that I had pulled in around me, in some that were not serving me at all, some that were depleting me. And I was so surprised to see that they were connected in. And what I did, I had a piece of paper here, and I literally drew a clock with all the numbers, wrote down the names of who or what. Some of them, frankly, were archangels, Divine Mother, and others were people. And I wrote down the name next to the time, so I can sort of look at it. And then I also did an arrow, either that I was pulling them in or they were pulling me in. And sometimes it was mutual, but really interesting to see who I've been surrounding myself with, or allowed to surround me. So thank you. That was really profound.
I think there's far more to it than the little bits we've done today. So I'm going to say thank you very much for having me once again, Ruth. My name is Fiona Dilston. I'm pretty much the only Fiona Dilston anywhere. Yes, I have been kindly invited to do meditations here. I am primarily homeopathic practitioner. I'm also trained in EFT, and I have done counselling work and spiritual counselling work for about 25 years. I've done and still do quite a lot of tarot and in-depth readings. If you do feel drawn to do some more work with me, please check me out. It's calendly.com/Fiona Dilston, and you'll find me.
That's great. And if anybody can't find you, reach out please to Enlightened World Network, and we'll connect you together. So
Okay.
Fiona, this was fabulous. Thank you. We love having you and your meditations here on EWN. So thank you so much.
My pleasure, Ruth.
And to all of our viewers, thank you for spending time with us today. Please keep an eye out on Enlightened World Network for future shows coming up. So much love to each and every one of you, and we will see you soon. God bless and take care.